Come on, man. Get the fuck out of the way, man. Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Yep. It's closed. Oh, man. What's up, y'all? What's up with it? Let me tell you something real quick, bro. And this happens all the time and time again. A lot of these females don't get it. You know, women are emotional, man. They don't follow logic or reasoning. So they do what they feel is right. You know, you know. So I had a talk with a young lady at the store. You know, oh man, and she's already pregnant. Now she's 21 years old. You know, she got pregnant by her boyfriend. Okay. Now I asked her. I was like, why do you get pregnant, or why do you choose these broke dudes to have babies with? She said it was because of looks. I said, looks? Is that all? She said, yeah. It's all about the bedroom. And I said, what? You mean to tell me that you couldn't at least put a condom on it? Here we go. She's gonna be a single mother. The kid's gonna grow up to be a criminal. You know, you know, kids gonna go up. The kids are gonna grow up robbing stores and beating up people, joining gangs and shit like that. This is what a single mother produces, man. I said, why don't you get a guy that can provide for you? Maybe an older guy or something like that. I want somebody my own age. I said, okay. Does he got his own shit together? Does he have his shit together? Does he have, you know? And she looked there. She looked at me and she put her head down. I said, that's what I thought. I thought, you know, I thought so. So you're about to be you're on your way to being a single mother. This is what I told her. You're on your way to be a single mother because the dude don't got his shit together. I said, do not have the baby if a guy doesn't have his shit together because he's more likely to leave you to be a single mother, especially if the guy is good looking and has a lot of options. That's, and I said the reason for that is because you see everything is fine and dandy before the baby gets here, right? It's just you and her. But as soon as that baby enters the picture, there's gonna be a lot more stress. There's gonna be a lot more to deal with, and that's gonna cause the breakup, and you'll be left to be a single mother. I have seen this shit time and time again in my life. You know what I'm saying? These women, they go around, they pick these bad boys, or they pick these dudes that they consider better looking than them. Okay, the guy is clearly above her looks level. This guy is at least a 5 or 6 in looks. The girl in her face, man, she's like a 2, man, or 3. You know, the moment the baby enters the picture, there's a lot more stress, a lot more money to be paid. Okay, this guy, he's gonna take the back door when the going gets tough. You're more likely to be left a single mother if you have this baby unmarried and the guy don't have resources to produce. You're more likely to be a single mother than to not be a single mother. I told her, I said, what? I asked her, I said, why don't you get a guy that has a good job and can take care of you and the baby? Well, I want a guy my age. That the guys your age are not the guys your age is not making enough money to take care of the kid. I can tell by this dude's car that he's struggling. Now he has a new car, but that's not enough because it's just a basic Honda Civic. That's not enough. That's not showing that he could take care of a kid from 0 to 18. I told her, I was like, look, in the next like 7 years, you're gonna be a different person from now. You gonna be still getting along with this guy? She was like, well, yeah, that's true. I said, look, You turn into a different person because of your experiences in life. As you get older and older, you change every 7 years because of the experiences that you go through. She said, she said, yeah, that's true, you know, um, you know. And I said, if the motherfucker, and I said to her, if a motherfucker ain't got his shit together, don't have the babies. Don't have the baby because you're more likely to be left a single mother. I said, is it too late to get an abortion? She said, no, it's not too late. I said, you might want to consider that, you know, before you become a single mother. Because what's going to happen is when the going gets tough and when the bill comes, he's going to take the back door. Right now, there's no bill. Okay? If you have this baby, you're more likely to become a single mother than to be not a single mother. Your chances are high right now of becoming a single mother. What's it going to be? Now, if you don't have the baby, two paths. Okay, you got two paths. You can have the baby, and life going to be a lot harder, or you're going to have the baby, and life. If you can have the baby, and the life going to be a lot harder, or you could not have the baby, and life would be a lot easier, and you won't become a single mother in the future. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if she listened to me, but it seemed like I was getting to her. But I don't know. She most likely might have the baby, and she's gonna end up being a single mother. Some dudes, look, you ever like, um, you ever heard of a dine and dash where everything is okay, you're eating the food and shit like that, right? But when the bill comes, guess what? You're out of there. See, when you're eating and stuff like that, it's good when you're eating it. When you're eating and tearing up the shit, but when the bill comes, pew, that's the natural broke man instinct. The guy's broke. When the bill comes, he's out of there. That's what I told her. I said, you ever heard of dine and ditch and dash, or dine and dash? You see what I'm saying? You know, based on his looks. I said, looks? Really? You can't live off looks. You got to pick a older man that got his shit together. Stop going after dudes because they the same age as you. You're going after looks. That's gonna get you in trouble. All that glitter isn't gold. Same thing with these these high caliber females. They're not nice people at all. High caliber females are not nice people for the most part. They pick men based on superficial reasons and not logic and reasoning. They're not thinking about the aftermath. They're thinking about having sex. You know, it's easy to make the baby. Yeah, it's fun doing it, but it's that aftermath that you got to deal with. You know, think about the aftermath. Well, what's going to be like to be a single mother? Because that's where you're heading. The baby need Pampers. The baby need clothes, shoes. Okay, that shit is expensive. It adds up. And what he gonna do? What the fuck he's gonna do when the baby come? Oh shit, he gonna start patting his pockets. He gonna notice that, you know, that money in his bank account that used to be there gonna be gone. And inside his head, man, well, if I dip out the back door, it'll be cheaper to like just bail out. I seen dudes bail out. They knock a female up and they bail out. I remember my friend named Dwayne. I remember back in the day, way back in the day, back in the 90s, okay? Let me tell you, he was messing with this little Asian chick, Filipino chick. The moment, he got her pregnant, he packed his bags and moved across the U.S. She had an abortion, which was smart on her part. But I'm telling you, the motherfucker who is full of looks, got options, he gonna leave you to be a single mother quickly, because it's much easier to leave a female to be a single mother than to stick around. Life is a lot easier without kids. Life is a lot cheaper without kids. And I told her, I said, hey, you know how much, I mean, I told her about the cost of raising the kid from 0 to 18. I said, you know how much it costs to raise a kid? $350,000 in California. It was $250 a while back, but now it's $300,000. 350,000. That's including, college. That's a lot of money. Why do you think I had no kid? I was always wrapping it up. I don't want to pay for no goddamn child. I'm not in a position to be paying for no child, so I don't have it. So I could talk. I ain't never left no woman to be no single mother, so I could talk. I always been careful. I always put a condom on it. Well, most of the time anyway. I can count on one hand how many times I had sex without a condom. On one hand. Maybe two. Two. That's about 8 times I probably had sex without the condom. But I wasn't busting nuts inside the pussy. A lot of times I would pull out. And luckily I didn't get no female pregnant throughout my 20s, but I was always careful for the most part. You see what I'm saying? So these females, they don't think about logic, man. They think about what I want right now. Females always think about right now. Right now. What can I do right now? What can I do right? Well, I need this right now. And she told me, she was like, it just happened, okay? I got pregnant. It just happened. And I'm like, okay. All right. It just happened. You don't believe in condoms? That's what I said to her. Or that's what I asked her, I mean. You don't believe in condoms? Just because it feels better without the condom, that don't mean that you have to take it off and go and start raw dogging and then busting nuts inside of the pussy. Of course she's gonna get pregnant, you fucking dumbass. A lot of these motherfuckers are stupid, bruh. Out here. A lot of these motherfuckers are dumb, stupid, idiotic. So your chances of becoming a single mother is high. It is high. Like I said, when the baby arrives, all hell is gonna break loose. And when I mean by all hell, we're talking about a lack of sleep. A person who is deprived of sleep will be cranky as hell all the time. So that means you and him are gonna fight more. If you're sleep deprived, that baby is gonna be stuck on you like right on rice. You know, that baby will be stuck on you like rot on rice until it turns, at least 16 months. The first 16 months is going to be the toughest. We're talking about baby waking up in the middle of the night just to cry. You going to work on 2 hours sleep. Do you really want that? And she was like, uh, you know, you're scaring me. I'm like, well, I'm supposed to scare you. I'm telling you the truth. I hope this is scaring you because you're not thinking correctly. You're thinking with your vagina. That's what I told her. I didn't say vagina. I said you're thinking down here. You're thinking about your this down here. That could get you in trouble. That'll get you in trouble. I told her, I was like, look, I stopped thinking about my private parts a long time ago. This is the conversation I had with her. I said I stopped thinking about my private parts long time ago. Throughout my 20s and some of my 30s, I was always thinking about, busting all kinds of nuts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you still do as you get older, but then you start thinking about retirement funds and you start thinking about how I'm going to live when I get older, and you stop thinking about sex so much. I still do. I still think about sex, but not as much. I don't think about sex as much as I used to. Because sex is for procreation purposes. I mean, we can have fun while we're doing it, but wrap up at least. When I go to Thailand and I'm living with two women, I'm wrapping up most of the time. Well, all of the time. Wrap that shit up. It don't matter. Use condoms. That prevent pregnancy, diseases, all that other stuff. So that way I won't be worried if I don't wear a condom. You see what I'm saying? So I hope I got to her. If not, I'm gonna see her probably like a year or two from now, and she's gonna be a single mother. And I asked her, like I said, man, I asked her, I said, does he have his shit together? Is he making good money? And she didn't really want to answer it, but I knew the answer to that question. The guy ain't got his shit together. Just judging by his car, that means that he ain't got his shit together. Bruh, he's 21. What the fuck? What type of money is he making at 21 years old? You see what I'm saying? You know, what type of sex is he getting? I mean, what type of money is he getting out here? If it's illegal, then you really gonna be a single mother. But I doubt that. He was driving. He was driving down a broke down car, bro. Car was raggedy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now he has a brand new car, which is a basic Honda Civic. That's not enough money to take care of a baby in California. I'm sorry. It don't look like he got shit together. A Honda Civic. I mean, it's better than the one he had. It's an upgrade. But a Honda Civic that's basic, that's about 5 years old. That's not gonna be able to take care of a kid in California. I'm sorry, it's not enough. Now he was driving a Benz or a Porsche or something like that, and I was okay. This guy he could take care of a kid. Or maybe he was driving a brand new Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Then I can say, okay, he got his shit together. Other than that, bro, if I told her, I was like, look, if he ain't got his shit together, don't have the baby. Don't have a baby. Don't have the baby. Don't if he ain't got his shit together, you know, don't have the baby. Hope I got to her. But a lot of these females, they go around just to have fun with the bad boy and Chad and Tyrone, and they end up being single mothers. That's the punishment for going after just looks and not no money. I told her this. I was like, look, you need money first. That's number one. Looks come second. Looks should always come second because it's gonna get you in trouble. You need an older man around 30 years old that got a little bit of money in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with her. She's already knocked up and she's not on my looks level. You know what I'm saying? Even being 21, she young and stuff. She's not on my looks level. But I could tell she liked me. She got a little thing for me. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't knock that up. Trust me, bro. She's not on my looks level. I wouldn't even date her long term. If I was horny one night and I was drunk, yeah, I probably might get up on it. Other than that, sober, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a pleasant experience sober. Now I'm gonna try to talk to her again and let her know you got chances to get an abortion. You see what I'm saying? Hey, hey, I'm just trying to direct you into the right path because, you know, I don't want to see you suffer out here to be a single mother, especially in California. You know how expensive that baby's gonna be. Women don't think about that shit, bro. You know how expensive it's gonna be. Single motherhood is because a lot of times females they pick the wrong guy and then they let the right guy slip right by them. The guy that would have been there for them, the guy who would have made a good father, the guy that wouldn't have left her to be a single mother. You see what I'm saying? And then your chances of getting a guy who makes a lot of money, that shit goes down. Chances of you getting a guy who makes at least $100,000 a year, that shit goes down. And you worried about what he looked like and how old he is. But yet he's gonna leave you to be a single mother. Bad idea, man. Bad idea. Females, they pick dudes based on the looks. Looks. Youth, looks. But then in the end, they pay for that shit, right? They end up being single mothers. See what I'm saying? So, you know, while they running around with Chad and Tyrone and, the bad boy who got options, they're more likely to leave her. Well, I can start a new family somewhere else. Fuck it. I can leave that bitch. Fuck that bitch and that kid. I can go somewhere else where life is easier and I don't have to pay no child support. Most of the time, niggas don't pay child support, bro. Niggas who are Chad and Tyrone, the bad boy, they don't pay child support. They dip out, leaving her to be a single mother. And that's why I say to a lot of you females, you gotta fucking stop putting that condom on. If motherfucker ain't got his shit together, condom. We ain't getting pregnant here. Condom. I don't care how good it feels without the condom. Condom. Especially if you're a young man. Now, for me, I'm an older man, but I could still get a woman pregnant, but it would take a few more tries because my sperm is not as active as a young man in his 20s. You know what I'm saying? So it would take a little longer for me to get a woman pregnant, but I could still do the job. But still, condom so no babies won't be popping out and she won't be left to be a single mother. These females, they don't think, man. They think with emotion. You know, they don't think that, you know, they don't think. You see what I'm saying? Most of the time, you know, these women, they end up being single mothers, and then, you know, they gotta pay for the diapers, they gotta pay for the Pampers, they gotta pay, for the food and shit like that. The fucking life is gonna be difficult, even if they getting like general assistance or welfare from the government. Still, life is gonna be a lot harder being a single mother than being with being not a single mother, being with a guy. You know, you know what I'm saying? Being a single mother is not gonna be pleasant at all for a lot of females, and they don't think. They just go ahead, let the guy just bust all kinds of nuts inside of them. Motherfucker, young, fertile, and everything. See what I'm saying? Why don't you get a guy that makes a little bit of money? He's a little bit older. He in his 30s. I don't want that. He's kind of. I want somebody my age. They care about youth out here. That's the reason why they end up being single mothers. They care about youth, looks, and how the guy perform in the bedroom. Boy, that's a lot of trouble. That's a lot of trouble. He ain't got a good job. No. Then why are you having this baby? You see? And you try to tell him. You try to tell him and try to warn him. You know, I try to warn my friend of having kids, man, and he didn't listen to me. Guess what? He 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 became a single dad. Well, not well. No, I mean, his woman became a single mother, but now he living off on his own, bro. He ain't get his shit together. He fucking knocked the female up, two of them, two females up, and now he's paying the price for both kids. He's still paying to this day. I think he's paying child support for both kids, and and now he broke paycheck to paycheck because he didn't know how to wear a condom. Oh, it feel better without the condom, right? Oh shit, I could bust nuts. Oh shit, I could everything. I could skin on skin, fucking that pussy. Okay. When the bill come, you're gonna be the first one to duck out. That's what these bad boys and these Chads and Tyrones do, bro. They when the bill come, they duck the fuck out. It's good while you eating, but when that bill come, motherfucker be patting his pockets. Oh my God, I ain't got that. Like, yeah, but it was fun while you was busting nuts inside that pussy. So I hope I got to her. And then, see, the thing is, it's like single mothers are a disgrace in society, but they should be. I don't know why a lot of motherfuckers out here praise single mothers. Single mothers, I mean, if they become single mothers, that means they picked the wrong guy. They picked the wrong guy. They picked the wrong motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? They didn't pick the responsible guy, or the guy who's making bread. You know what I'm saying? You know, they choose dudes based on the looks, youth. Okay, for the most part, bro. In America, young women do not like older men at all. For the most part. Now there are some young women who like older men. There's very few of those, but for the most part, these women they go after dudes that their own age. They have babies with dudes their own age. Dudes who ain't got careers. Dudes who ain't got their shit together. That's a bad motherfucking mistake. Bad mistake. And she gonna end up being in the A. She gonna end up being a disgrace. Watch. She's gonna be a disgrace. You see what I'm saying? I told her, I said, I seen it all. I seen dudes duck out when the bill comes. When the bill comes, they end up ducking out after a while. Same thing with my ex girlfriend's daughter. She let a motherfucker come inside of her, busting all kinds of goddamn nuts. Then when the bill came, the motherfucker ducked out. It wasn't like he just ducked out just to duck out. They started fighting more because now you brought a kid into the light, okay? But before that, she already had a kid by another dude. So now you're dealing with two kids. One is yours, one ain't yours, and you dealing with her at the same time. That causes more stress in the relationship because you're dealing with three personalities. Them babies get older and they develop their own personality. You see what I'm saying? And they bring more stress and more chaos and havoc into the relationship. And then you ain't got your money together. You know what I'm saying? Too. You ain't got your money together. You're dealing with a whole lot of stress in the relationship because of the kids. Kids bring more stress into the relationship. Basically, kids bring more stress into a relationship. If you don't think that they do, just wait until you start having some. They're gonna be jumping all over the couch. They're gonna be getting into things. You're gonna have to keep repeating yourself. And then you gotta deal with the relationship on top of that. It's the reason why a lot of females become single mothers. Kids make life harder. It does. It's easy when you by yourself, taking care of yourself, feeding yourself, clothing yourself. It's a lot cheaper. When a baby come into the fucking picture, we talking about Pampers, clothes, bottles, baby formula. You know what I'm saying? So you working extra hours just to feed your kid. Then you come home, you're sleep deprived. You know, maybe he might be sitting up watching a video game or playing a video game, or he might be watching a game with his feet kicked up, you know what I'm saying, at the house. The house is a mess. The motherfucker ain't cleaning up nothing. So then there's a fight right there. How come you didn't clean the bathroom and blah, blah, blah? And then all of a sudden she's going to become a nagger. How come you didn't empty the garbage can? Then you got to deal with the kid jumping all around. And so, especially when they get to be 3 or 4 years old, they start moving around, jumping all over the place, acting a damn fool. You see what I'm saying? So you're dealing with all that havoc, right? That's going to cause the breakup right there. All that stress right there. Just right there. That's going to cause the breakup right there. Then, bam, she's a single mother. When I was living with my mom, man, all she did was talk all the time. She had a motor mouth. Always talking. Noise pollution in the house all the time. Well, me and her, when our separate ways, you know, I found it more peaceful to be by myself in my car than to live with her. I got some silence for a change. You see what I'm saying? So you bring in new life into this world, meaning more stress, more money being spent out of your pocket, which makes you work more hours. You got to work an extra 5 hours, 10 hours a week just to get that baby some clothes. You know what I'm saying? Shoes, baby formula, all that shit combined will make life a lot more stressful. That's why your finances got to be in check before you have babies. Finances and stuff like that, making sure the baby got Pampers and stuff like that. But if you got the money down, it won't be so bad. Trust me. Oh, you need Pampers? Okay, cool. We got plenty of money for that. Oh, we got plenty of money for shoes. Okay, we got plenty of money for this. We could buy buy the baby whatever they want. Both of us, we got our money together, or at least the man got the money together, and life will be a lot easier. The relationship will last. I'm not saying that it will last until the kid turn 18, but at least the relationship will last a longer period of time. You know. Anyway, you guys have a good day, man. I gotta go. You know. Peace out. Take care and bless y'all.